Hello and welcome. We're outside of this bus stop, Chilworth roundabout. That's what it's called. And we're gonna check out this new cycle lane. Apparently that's been put up. I've got this from another YouTuber, Southampton cyclist. So let's ride this avenue. He must have done it the other way. Oh no, there is a cycle lane up there. Am I supposed to be on this side or the other side? I don't know. But those cones are for me, I think. I'm confused. I think I'll stay up here. There's someone else staying up there, so we'll do that. This road is horrible to cycle on because if you cycle on the road, it's like super busy. If you cycle up on here, you got to keep stopping for the driveways. So I think I've got to be on the other side now in a sec. And then, yes, I can see someone on there. So let's see if we can cross the road and do it the right way. Looking for a little gate. It's starting to get busier now. When I did a video a while ago, at the beginning of the lockdown, it was like New Year's Day. It was super quiet. Oh, I'm gonna die. Must be horrible for cars pulling out. Whoa, narrow. See if we can bomb it down there. This takes us all the way down to someone nodded to me, and I'm the cyclist. Take us all the way down to the common at the other end. But yeah, I feel much better up on this cycle lane than normally on that side, because you've got to keep stopping. You've got to slow down for these sort of junctions though. But normally there'll be 4 lanes of traffic along here, and there'll be like chock-a-block of cars. But you've got to think, you know, when the lockdown's over, oh, this gets really narrow. Traffic's going to back up. This is going to be like gridlock, because even with 4 lanes, it's pretty busy anyway. It's like chock-a-block. You know, we've had really nice weather for the last 2 months, and I can't see people. You know, it's all very nice getting on a bike, but people are just going to jump back into their cars when unfortunately with the UK it rains and it's cold a lot. You know, if we had Californian weather every day, yeah, I think people would give up the car. But you know, and it's been like a lot of sunlight all the way up to about 8:30 at night. But in the UK it gets dark about 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock, so people want to use their cars. It's just safer. Not environmentally great, but we're going to keep going down here. Oh, it's great, we've got a segregated bit for the roundabout. See, I hate this bit. Wow, this was so wide. You could have a race along here, like a Tour de France along here. Like 3 or 4 cyclists along here. It's not abreast, but you know, in a little mini peloton. I've actually got a reason to be out today. I need to go get some vitamins, and then maybe go to as well, get some other bits, medical supplies. This is all downhill, which is really nice. Oh. Yeah, I've not been cycling as much for leisure because the roads are busier now, so it's just sort of put me off a little bit, but I see a lot more bikes out. I've got a traffic light. Stop! The next bit is the avenue, and that's like a semi-quad lane, but no one actually uses all 4 lanes. You can see it's not properly wide enough, so They've done like a permanent cycle lane along here, and that's great. That's what it just needed. Right, just slow down along this little narrow bit. Whoa! See how busy it is along here. Yeah, at the start of the pandemic I was out on my bike and there was not one car along here, and that was during the weekday. You could really get up some speed along here. You see, in the past people would have to cycle on that pavement and that was really narrow and bumpy, but now I'm on this tarmac. It's just fantastic. I think a lot of motorists see cyclists as a pain in the ass, because like one, we get in the way, and pedestrians don't like us either because we ride on the pavement. No, I don't ride on the pavement if I can avoid it. And also we don't pay any road tax, and we shouldn't be on the road at all. Well, I do actually drive a car and pay road tax, but if you ever read any articles on cycling and there's a comment up beneath it, there's always a motorist saying cyclists shouldn't be even on the road. So we don't even get a place on the table to have an argument. Anyway, lovely day, don't want to be unhappy. So this is a big change. I've not actually cycled along here. I normally go around the side roads, which takes a bit longer. Because up on there, I'm not quite sure if it's a cycle lane actually, because there's no signs for it. And you know, if you're cycling on there and someone's like walking their dog, you're going to get a big glare in the face. Wow, this is like a real good cycle lane because it's all downhill. I wouldn't like to be on the other side, going uphill. But I'm averaging about 20 miles an hour, just freewheeling mostly. Brilliant. Well, that's the end of the cycle lane, but it's not too bad up in here. We can just go back up onto the pavement on the shared bit in a sec. There you go, up on here. You also get glares at and shouted at. Oh, I don't know if you get shouted, but you get comments saying, oh, you're not using the cycle lane when you're on the road. Sometimes the cycle lanes don't always join up, and then that's the reason. It's not a logical reason, like you've got to cross the road to join the cycle lane. Right, check right and go up on here. So it's a bit disjointed. Sometimes you're on the road, then you're up on the pavement, and then you're down on here. So yeah, that's my only gripe, but thank you for the council for doing all this, because yeah, it just gets people out on their bikes. You know, I know people may get back into their cars in the winter, but it just gives people more options. It's not like it's expensive to maintain these things once they're built. So which way now? We will go straight down there. What's this road without dying? This is early in the morning, that's why there's not that many cyclists on here. It's my day off today anyway. This is good stuff. Makes a lot of sense to make that cycle route, so real good thumbs up to Southampton Council. I know they get slated a lot, they waste money and everything. If you read the Daily Echo newspaper, it's always a political argument against the Conservatives and the Labour people. I think at the end of the day, the politicians do want to make the world, keep going. Give us the opportunity to go out to work and exercise and I don't think people want that much, to be honest. I'm a bit confused here. Do I get off the bike? No, it's a cycle lane. I think it is. It is. I'm not sure what happens here. Do I get off the bike? I did say a sign, so this is a bit confusing for me. Especially if there's people walking on that. I think I should get off. I think we'll get up on here. Make my own cycle lane. Well, I think this ends the video, so bit of gravel off-road for you. That guy is up on a ladder without anyone holding the bottom of it. I wouldn't be doing that. That's our signal to go. I think this takes you down to the common. At least it's all downhill. Right, check behind. I think we go down here. A bit lost here. That'll take us into St Mary's. Right, we're cycling through that tunnel. We go up here. Oh yeah, I know where we are. We can cut through the park actually. No one here this morning. Lovely day. Make the most of it, I think. What this pandemic's done is like just stop time for a bit and just allow everyone to just think about what they've got, not what they haven't got. That is the case mostly for a lot of people. Be grateful. Life is good. I thought it was the seagull. Right, we are in town. The shop's open, it should be. 9 o'clock now. Queues out the bank already. I don't bank with these. Back from NatWest. They're not even open yet. Oh, my shop isn't open. Probably 10 o'clock. Back in a minute. video here. So thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.